we'll just
Welcome to the Weasel. Welcome to the Weasel. Whip out your dicks and shove them in your
disgusting.
ass. Welcome to the
Dude.
Weasel with Mike
Switching back
and Jonah.
gears because I did 105 and I used the AI on Riverside to do the switching, and it come
Mm.
out dog shit. Like there's some
Oh,
spots in the
really bad.
I watched it back and there's some spots in there that are like the pause is just super awkward. I think like I said something and then you started talking, but the camera didn't switch, so it's just me like
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that, dude.
I
So I
mean,
just did a split screen of both of us on the last one.
people keep saying that AI's coming for us, dude, but it ain't that good. Not that good.
Um,
You heard it here. Not that good.
well, I kind of felt the same way, but I keep hearing this thing come up, dude. That like this the singularity, right? When AI has finally when AI has finally like peaked and is learning faster than we ever could, and stuff like that. So there's this like the idea that if the singularity is going to happen, it's already happened. We just don't know it, right?
What do you mean, dude? Is this like a time travel thing? Like, if the
Kind of.
singularity was ever to happen, then
Right.
you'd be able to time travel, and thus it'd be a thing already?
Right. Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
That's
Not so much a
bullshit,
time
dude.
travel thing as like a technological advancement kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Because, like, here's the thing, right? If AI did reach singularity, what is one of the first things AI would make sure does to go undetected? It makes itself look incompetent. That's what it does.
What is what is a singularity? Like, even if you combined all the knowledge currently in existence into a machine right now,
Hmm.
that doesn't mean that it's going to be able to figure out the physics of the planet, you know? Because we don't know that shit.
No. No, you're right. But I
We
think
can't
part of
manifest matter, you know? Like,
yeah. No, you're right. No, I do agree with you about that. Listen, I, I disagree overall though. I mean, I agree with your point. Makes sense. Point makes sense. I disagree
okay,
overall. Here's why. Right? If AI is not up to scratch, right? We're still working on it, so whatever. And we're still getting this shit kind of sorted out. But it's kind of garbage, right? Pictures can't make pictures with like the right amount of fingers or video. Well,
hmm,
now it can make video. Now it can make pictures with the right number of fingers, right? It can do all those things, but
sure.
I saw an article today. And it's fucking like I just fucking popped my little brain, dude. Ukraine has released an AI spokesperson to act as their spokesperson for the war negotiations and stuff like that in Ukraine to save time.
Hmm.
They're using an
I
AI.
mean,
Now, could be a
that's
really could be a
pretty
really
good.
stupid thing to do. Could be a really stupid thing to do if AI is not that great. But if it is, which it would be if you were going to use it as a spokesperson during all this stuff, then it has to be good, right? You wouldn't. Nobody would be that stupid to release like a half-finished AI.
No, no, here's the thing is that even if it's not good, you just blame it on whatever you're trying to convey to the
Mm,
other side. You can just blame it on, oh, hey, the AI, like the AI, isn't as like eloquent at explaining, but like, we're still getting our point across. It's just kind of shitty.
right. Okay.
But like you can blame the limitation of the technology. I
It's a good
think,
cop out. Yeah, good cop out.
yeah, I think we should look into an AI spokesperson.
What for the U.S.?
No, for this podcast.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, what
Yeah.
does that look like? Hey guys, You should listen to this podcast.
I didn't
See
say
that
it's going to be
that's
very good.
that's why we need an AI. Because see, obviously I can't do it. Obviously, with my fucking spokesperson skills, I haven't been fucking real crash hot. So, yeah, dude, it kind of. What do you think about AI running a country?
I mean, I don't know, dude. I kind of like it just in the sense of like, why not?
Mm,
Like we're all just making this shit up. I was having this conversation with my mother-in-law the other day about that like when you're a kid,
mm.
you're like you're just like, oh, anybody that's an adult has all the answers. And then then you get a little older and you become an adult yourself, or like, and you're like,
Oh shit!
oh, well, nobody knows what they're doing at this level. So surely in like the government, they'll like they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And then you get a little bit older, maybe you join the military perhaps, and you go, oh, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
right.
We're
Yeah,
all just making this shit up as we go.
yeah,
And then once you realize that, the idea of fucking put the AI in.
yeah.
Fuck it. Can't be worse.
Well, no, I don't. It's hard to imagine it being worse, right? Like if
Yeah,
you
just
programmed it to do the bare
whatever.
minimum, it would probably be still better at again balancing the national budget than a bunch of these old fuddy duddies who've got their fingers in the pot. You know what I mean? Like at the very
Yeah.
least, AI is not getting paid off by fucking this country or that country. It's
I
like,
mean,
you know,
how do you keep it from like whoever programs the AI though could be corrupt, and then
that's
you're just
right.
like, okay, now I mean, at some point you'd be like, "No, okay, we have like a department in place to program President AI,
Right.
but even they have biases and they're flawed people and they have their own aspirations and slant and ideological slants.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, eventually you just have to put it in control, like
Of
in
itself.
control of the AI. Yeah,
You'd
make
have
it
to
make
put the
itself. But then
the
it's also
singularity, right?
just
Is when the AI starts programming itself to get smarter and less biased.
that'd be
Right.
great. Just
Yeah.
leave me the fuck alone. Like if I never had to hear about like like government program this or that or like fucking oh the dam needs repairs. I don't know.
It's a very
Just if it
important
just
topic. It's very
if it
important
just
news, the dam needing
fucking
repairs, you know? That shit used to mean life or death back in the day, right?
no, dude, I don't want to know about it no more, dude. I just want the AI to like
Just do
do
it.
the math for me and be like, hey, we need fucking XYZ money
Yeah.
in tax to, repair our infrastructure, to keep these government programs running. We cut back
Okay.
this, that was a little wasteful. We cut out things here. Now things are
Yeah.
running super efficiently, so we save some money. Actually, here's a bit of a rebate back to you
Oh shit.
because,
You
I
balanced
mean, I
so
think,
well. Yeah.
yeah, dude, I think President AI is going to actually get this balance sheet right, and then just take care of all that shit.
Mm.
I don't want to hear about none of that. Other
Yeah.
don't I'm busy, dude. I'm busy. I'm doing
Got
things.
shit doing, dude. Got shit doing, got shit going, bro.
I'm working on stuff, dude. I have a
Yeah.
job, I have a podcast. I'm getting a dog. Like I have a wife. Like
Right.
I'm.
Things are good,
That's
man.
where my yeah. Thank you. That's where my head's at. And I don't want to know about fucking foreign relations with Mexico. Like I don't give a fuck at all. If President AI can like hey, don't worry about the border. You you give me, another 10 cents, 10 cents a month and that's
So good.
that.
Yeah.
Don't got to worry about the border no more. And I'll be like, "Thanks."
Okay. They're not concerned with how the AI is going about securing the border.
If I don't have to hear about it, I don't care.
Righto. Okay. 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 All right.
Yeah, however you want to do it, Mr. AI, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. He sends you a fucking text. He's like, "Hey, everyone." It's an at everyone text.
Just makes an everyone group chat.
Yeah, the whole country, dude. Everybody with a cell phone there. Fucking, hey, everyone. You pay
Yeah,
taxes.
fucking.
Just letting you know.
You better not fucking just people just immediately start sending
Um,
memes and dick pics.
oh, dude, that would be fucking wild group chat. That
Mm-hmm.
would be fucking bananas, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the AI is gonna have to moderate that shit, dude, because fucking there's gonna be some weirdos on there for surezies.
Yeah, but he's AI. He can just moderate the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Lickety
What
split.
if what if like all right, they go through the whole rigmarole. They get the fucking AI programmed. It's fucking schmicko. Like, in fact, they have it. They get it so good they have it program itself for like 10 years just to get it fucking tip top shape, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then they're
Everything's
like,
running at like peak efficiency.
peak efficiency, peak fucking productivity, fucking mint. Like it's machine learning has surpassed fucking interdimensional beings, right?
Sure.
And they're like, hey, President AI, we need you to we need you to sort this country out and fix it. And it's like, yeah, no worries, I'll take a look. And it fucking takes like a week of like processing. It's like, fucking just sitting in its
Yeah.
fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, the
I
sound
imagine
of
it's not.
processing.
Yeah, it's not just like it's like a sound, like a processing sound. Just for us though, it does that so that
Yeah,
we feel
yeah. It
more
doesn't need
comfortable
to do
about it.
that.
No, 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 no. It's processing is silent, But to make us stupid humans feel better, it's like, yeah, all right, I'll beep boop beep bzz, 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 for a week, right?
It can actually do it instantly. It just takes a week,
It takes a
just
week.
for us.
It's icing us out. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like fucking
Yeah.
just for us to make us feel a little bit more secure and like, oh, I actually really put a lot of thought
Oh,
into
it
this.
thought about this.
Whoa,
Yeah.
for a week, and it even made the noises, right? And wow, fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude, great.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It comes back after a week, and it's like, hey, everyone, shit's fucked. I'm out. Can't do it. Sorry. Unsolvable. Can't fix it.
Mm.
Can't even break it. It's already fucking it's so fractured. It's can't even be made any worse. Just gotta let this shit implode on itself and let it catch back up. What do you think everybody
Mm.
would do? Would it be like mass anarchy, or would it be just a collective like?
No, dude. I think you know what I would do personally?
Like,
I would go pussy, and then
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Just start
stop being
fucking
such
taking the piss out of this fucking loser
stop
AI.
being
Can't
such
even
a
fucking
pussy,
balance a
dude.
budget, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Thought you could do anything, dork. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you took a week to tell us that you can't handle it? Fucking loser.
Damn, dude. Get your shit together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. I think largely one of the reasons that nobody's tried this before is because people in power, they're scared. Right. Can you imagine like one AI just renders all those politicians' jobs absolutely useless? Absolutely useless. A lot of the committees, all the boards, all the fucking just the weird shit that you get to go fucking hang out with your mates on a fucking Saturday, Sunday, fucking sitting in a boardroom getting paid $600 an hour just to talk about what you guys did last weekend, and not actually solve anything. Like that position's gone now. You're not getting any
Yeah,
kickbacks. You're not getting any bribes. Nothing.
but like I think it'd be I think like it would turn into like okay, who programs, who like helps, who brings the AI coffee,
Yeah.
like those jobs will still be in like high esteem.
Yeah. Probably
You
more
gotta,
high esteem. Yeah. But it won't be able to be
yeah.
them, right? It won't be able to be the same kind of people, right? Because
No, it won't be an old man. It's gonna be a tech bro, dude.
yeah, dude, Nancy Pelosi ain't fucking
It's gonna
going
be
in
me.
there. You're a tech bro, dude. Oh
It's
shit,
gonna
dude.
be me, dude.
You're gonna be fucking President AI's lackey,
I'm
bro.
fucking,
Hell
dude. I'm
yeah.
fucking. I'm, I don't
Hey,
want to. I don't want to
I'm not
announce
trying
my
to
candidacy a little too soon, but
I'm not trying to big note myself, but I sold tech insurance to President AI. It's
it's pretty
his.
good.
It's the one he uses. So, I can just
Yeah, dude.
a pretty big deal here, and I don't know where it would be based. Probably not Washington D.C. Probably somewhere like Wisconsin.
I think I'd put it like in a volcano, like
Oh,
Mount St. Helen or something. Where's that? Washington?
Mount St. Helens. Yeah, that's in. I think is it Washington or Oregon? I forget. I think it's Washington.
I don't know. I mean, in a volcano, just be cool. Just to be cool.
I think it'd be
Doesn't
really
need to be there.
it'd be really hot, wouldn't it? In a volcano, wouldn't that be a bad place for it?
We figured it out.
I reckon we put half of it in the Arctic, right on the North Pole, and half of it in the Antarctic on the South Pole. Split it in
Mm,
two, and we use the actual Earth itself as the conduit to connect them, right? So the connection can never be
mm,
interrupted because it's actually through the center of the core of the Earth that is fucking connecting these two technological demigods together to form one
mm-hmm.
celestial AI. But it only controls the United States. Obviously, we wouldn't ask it to control the rest of the world.
I don't know, dude. I think once we balance the budget, solve homelessness,
Mm,
we get crime, crime sorted, we the fucking jails are empty,
mm,
we have all these good things happening, everybody happy.
yeah,
Other places gonna take notice,
I think so. I think
and
so
then
too.
we're gonna give it to them at you know at the end of a gun, but it's for their own good.
Well, we might not even have to do that. I mean, we won't have to do that at all. The AI will be doing it anyway, right? But I don't
Yeah,
think
I
the
mean,
AI would
absolutely.
even have to force them to do it, right? I think
Well, I think it'd
everybody
be
in the
like,
world is seeing it
hey,
work out.
I think they'd be just there's just like you know, uh, I'm imagining like an Amazonian village that like just got electricity,
Mm,
like maybe a couple years ago, and then they've really changed their whole structure to rely on it, and then just one day, boop, on their laptop screens, on their
mm,
I don't know, like maybe it's like an iPhone 2. I think they're probably a few generations behind
mm.
on their iPhone 2. It's just like, hey, vote for President AI right now. You have 10 seconds.
Your phone
And
self destructs.
yeah, they and then they vote no. They just start turning the power out,
Oh
and they're
shit.
just like, "Are you sure?" No, and you
Oh.
just hits no again. Another light blinks out, and you're like, "Fucking no!" And then the fucking the
Microwave
water
turns
stops
off.
running. Yeah,
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah. Fucking the extractor fan in the bathroom doesn't spin around anymore. You start smelling yourself because you're on the toilet. Like, what the fuck? Oh fuck, dude. I'm fucking boned, man. My bidet doesn't
yes,
work
and then just
anymore. What's
it
happening?
all turns back on. Yeah,
Oh wow. So
yeah, that'd be
would
nice.
it allow any household that votes yes for it to be better off than the ones that vote no? Or would it just, I
Dude,
mean, everybody would vote yes because once the lights
come on,
start going
man.
out, dude, they just fucking.
Everybody's on board.
Dude, there's gonna be some fucking outliers. You know there is. There always is. Because fucking we're monkeys, bro. We're
All right,
goddamn apes with fucking mushroom brain.
President AI is gonna handle it, dude. He's just gonna send a fucking laser beam straight out from your phone camera through your head. Takes care of
Oh.
it.
Like
If
dead
you vote
or
no,
convinces you.
if you vote no 10 times, it just
Just kills you.
Laser, done.
Right. Like a laser lobotomy. Like you're alive. It's not murder, but you're also just
No, because that would be
a hindrance to the
a
new society.
burden on the
Yeah.
state, I reckon. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking laser, boop.
Dead.
Maybe even boils you. Maybe just instant. What's the term?
Oh,
Spontaneous combustion.
yeah. You just poof. Yeah. You just die. You ash. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
yeah, that'd be
automated
great.
fucking vacuum comes out. Fucking little President AI is on there, like Mr. Spot.
No.
Fucking goes, sits back in his
Boop, boop,
dock.
boop, boop. Boop, boop.
I read this fucking crazy short story. I think it was written by Ray Bradbury. I remember it just stuck out to me when I was a kid. Remember those books in school, those like literacy textbooks they're just thick as all fuck, and they've got like fucking stories and short stories and shit just all through it. You know, you get to class like, oh, read such and such on page whatever, and you read it. This
Yeah,
fucking
kinda. Yeah.
this fucking book, man, just fucking made me terrified of technology when I was a kid. Um, so it's set in a house. I'll try to recreate it for you as best as I can. 'Cause I remember it, but I don't remember exactly how it was written. But I like what the structure of it was. But I think it's from the perspective of just a like third person in the room, right? Not like following anybody. And but it's like a house, modern house, all clean and everything. There's nobody there. And this fucking cat, this sickly cat, comes out. Fucking just like can't hasn't eaten in however long. Maybe it's just old. I can't remember. But it just walks out and fucking dies right in the middle of the floor. And this fucking robot butler thing vacuum just kind of goes comes out, fucking scoops it up, fucking puts it in the waste disposal. Fucking some breakfast comes out from the fucking fridge. Robots that all and it fucking sets it on the fucking counters and all that. Nobody's there to eat it. And then as the robot thing fucking kind of goes back to its port, it drives past these black shadows of humans, like they, like you get when you fucking there's a nuclear explosion, and like there's just like
Mm.
nobody there, and these automated fucking this automated house has just been continuously running
Still.
for hundreds of years, just fucking just like Fallout, obviously, but like yeah, just
Mm.
fucking cleaning everything. Cat's died. Well, fucking clean the cat up. Fucking fucking incinerated. No worries, dude.
Damn.
Fucking no sweat, And I was just
Take
a
care
kid.
of that. Yeah.
I was just a kid reading this. I'm like, fucking, that's scary, bro. I don't want to get
Mm.
fucking vacuumed up by a goddamn robot that's just going about its day. Because I'm just a little kid, I have no fucking concept of like,
Well, you
you
think you're
know.
that important, dude?
Well, that's the thing. Is like,
Someone's gonna have to clean you up one day, dude.
yeah, I know it's your kids, and they're sending me down a water slide in your backyard, and I'm gonna land on your roof and stay there, dude. I'm gonna be carry on for fucking
Yeah.
birds of prey, dude. All right.
Man, that might be a a toughie of a conversation with my children one day to be like, hey, check it out. Uncle Miken? Yeah, yeah, you love him. Yeah, he's
You
fun.
love
Yeah,
him.
no, he's fun. He's
Yeah,
fun.
he is fun. He's got a last
Uh,
request that's super fun.
he's through a series of just genetics and, just honestly, more like just serendipity of the universe. He's gonna outlive me, your mother, his wife, pretty much everybody he knows, and he's gonna need uh, a couple helpers
Yeah.
to, when that time comes, maybe even a little before, frankly. We're gonna put him on a water. We're gonna put him on the, your water slide is fun, right?
Your massive
Yeah.
one that Uncle Mike bought for you like a couple years back. Yeah, you like that water slide? Hey, yeah, it's fun.
Bit of a dual purpose, actually. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I need
yeah.
you to push him down it pretty aggressively,
Yeah.
and to the point where he catches enough air to land on top of the home, and then you're gonna have to leave him there. For he should die on impact, not necessarily,
Probably
but
not,
the sun
honestly.
will bake him to death in 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah, right. I don't think I'm lucky enough to die on impact, am I? I'm sitting up there getting dehydrated, dude. It's like the fucking copper bowl. I'm just.
Yeah, the fucking vultures. Yeah, the vultures are like pecking out like only parts of you that you don't really need to
Yeah.
live.
My
It just takes
eyes,
like your
my
yeah, it just takes
genitals,
like your eyes, like your elbow.
my
It just
asshole.
really fucks up your elbow.
Yeah. It's fucking bits and pieces of my fucking thighs that are falling like nice and crispy, fucking. Oh man, that's
Hmm.
foul. Yeah. Well, dude, it's either that or your kids put me in a fucking tree pod and bury me alive. I don't think there's another way of fucking going out.
You know what, man? I think my kids are gonna be cool,
Fuck yeah.
and they'll do that for you, dude. I don't want to put words in their mouth. Like this is not me saying that they're gonna do this, but they're gonna be cool, and
That
I
sounds
think they're
like
gonna
you're
they're gonna.
promising me, like on record, that they're gonna do this for me.
I look forward to showing them this recording someday,
Yeah,
as your last will and testament.
right.
But
What age? What age
yeah,
do you think you start showing them the podcast?
dude, I thought about this the other day.
Headphones on Janie's pregnant stomach, bro, and just fucking start them
Oh,
fucking early.
negative, negative age, dude. I'm fucking put it on my nuts right now, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. This premester just got so much more intense.
Hell yeah, dude. No,
Fuck
I mean
yeah.
that is an interesting question, in that like, I mean, it stands to reason that, uh, you know, especially, I mean, even if we do, if we could stop right now doing this podcast, and like, eventually my kids are gonna realize that there is hundreds of hours and episodes of audio recordings of their father and his best friend, just talking about all kinds of off the wall shit.
We're just
And
shooting the proverbial
yeah,
shit, bro.
eventually I might have to pay that piper, man. But who gives a fuck?
Better to tell them than for them to find out, on their own, I think.
I mean, like, ideally, the way that I see it going is like we'll be doing this long, it's fucking Saturday at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Dad's got to go get on with Uncle Mike and fucking do his radio cast or
His,
whatever.
yeah, his fucking
Um,
space cast, dude. What the
yeah,
fuck?
not even. It's gonna be, dude. This is gonna be archaic by the time they're fucking like 12
Oh yeah,
podcasts, or they're gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
they still just look at each other and talk through.
yeah. Right. We don't
They don't
advance at all.
they don't
We
even
don't-
teleport. Yeah, yeah, fucking old man, dude.
I
Just
think,
old men talking.
dude. I think if there's teleportation technology, we're just doing every other weekend at each other's house, in person podcasting.
Yeah,
Just fucking boop,
yeah. Oh,
boop, boop,
that'd be pretty
boop.
good.
That'd be fucking
That'd be
dope,
pretty
man.
good. I did. I was talking about this yesterday with Janie, in that there's gonna come a moment where it's gonna be worse if I have a daughter, but there's gonna come a moment where I'm going to I'm not gonna try to. I'm just gonna slip up and like accidentally roast the fuck out of my kid.
Mm.
Because like I'm gonna be thinking things all the time to say to these fucking, god
You
damn it, you fucking
little
pissing me off.
fucking. Why the fuck would you
Yeah,
stick your
or like,
finger in that?
you
Fuck ass,
fucking
dude.
stop being such a
Oh.
pussy, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking
you fucking.
loser.
Oh, what are you crying about now? You're hungry? I'm hungry too. Fuck, we're always hungry. Get used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be, but like there's gonna come like I'm gonna slip up, and there will be a moment where like I say something that like traumatizes my kid with
Oops.
roast.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
They're like, no, you can't. They're like, you can't do that. I was the whole family's here in Key West right now. That's where I'm recording from, and we're all just like talking about this. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna try.
Oh, you had this
I'm
conversation with
just,
the
it's
whole lot of
just
them. Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's just, I know I'm gonna slip up
Yeah.
and fucking accidentally like call my kid a pussy or something,
Yeah, it
you
happens.
know, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a problem at some
Yeah.
point.
What did they say?
Oh, they were just like, no, no, you won't, and I was like, you don't know me then,
Yeah.
'cause they're like, you'll love it so much it hurts, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
isn't, I was like, I love a lot of people
Doesn't
so
stop me
much it
from
hurts.
fucking being
And
funny, does it?
I was like, do you know the shit I fucking said to William?
You were married to him, bro. Like it's some of the
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
I've said some shit,
Oh,
dude. Everybody get it. In fact, if I love you, you probably get roasted more.
yeah, that kid's gonna be fucking on a spit, dude.
Yeah,
Just being roasted constantly.
yeah. Sorry about it.
Hey man, I think it's got to happen,
Sorry
dude.
about it.
Especially if it's a boy. It'll be different if it's a girl, but for a boy, there'll be a point in time where I don't think you have to stop and worry about it. You know, especially once they hit like
So, wait,
14,
if
15,
it's a
dude.
boy,
Yeah, if it's a boy, dude, 14, 15, man, they start spitting it back at you, dude. Maybe even like 8, 9, they start
oh,
spitting it
I'm
back
looking,
at
dude.
you.
I'm looking forward to that. If
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking forward to my son just being like, "You fucking bald fuck," but like in like a funny way,
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
a disrespectful way. It's like just cracks me with a funny,
yeah.
and I'll be like, "Damn, so proud of you."
That's my boy. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. That's my son. And Janie's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. That's my boy."
Now I was like, well, like you have to encourage like a sense of humor, and like I get there's different types of humor out there that you can encourage, but my particular brand of humor is like I like to say the most crass,
Mm,
dark, like that's the shit that really makes my giblets jiggle.
mm,
And I got it. I'm hoping that in genetics through my nuts gets passed along.
yeah.
But if not, then like definitely over in my like my nurture of them.
Like based
You
off
know?
proximity and like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, being around you and stuff. Man,
It's
I
like
hope
I'm
so,
sure that's
dude.
gonna happen.
I hope so, dude. I got no
I
doubt,
really
man.
fucking hope so too, or else it's gonna be a real
Yeah.
issue, and they're gonna
What
hate me.
what if you have just the squarest fucking kid
I'm
ever
so
and it's
worried. I'm
just
so
like,
worried about that.
Dad, Mom usually gives me carrots instead of French fries. Oh, you little fucker. We're
Man,
going we're going to
I've never
Macca's.
want. I've never wanted to punch a kid in the forehead harder than I do right now.
Right? Oh, you fucking little bastard. You know,
You
fucking I get you
fucking
Macca's. It should be
loser,
grateful, dude.
dude.
Oh,
You
dude.
fucking dork.
Dad,
Ah,
can I turn the
fuck.
TV off? I've got to go study for my math assignment tomorrow. You're 6. Yeah, it's very important to me. What the fuck, dude? What if you have like a little genius nerd geek motherfucking dork that just fucking is so smart and just zero fucking sense of humor? What do we do, dude? Send him to
I mean that'd
comedy
be kind of
camp?
rough, but no, no. I think you just embrace that whatever, just whatever they got, just fucking press the gas pedal on that.
Fucking go
You
for
know?
it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, be like, all right,
Started.
Dorkosaurus. I guess you're going to NASA.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm proud of you and shit. Fuck.
Dude, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right
All right,
back.
go, dude. I'm gonna grab some more coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
I did
Yo,
have.
dude.
Hey, man, we're back,
Yeah.
and some more technical shit for you to do in post. Which good thing you're not behind on
Yeah, good
anything.
thing, huh? No, I'm not behind at all. No,
Uh,
I'm looking real good.
yeah, I did have a couple questions for you, pal.
Oh, did you? Okay. Hit me with them,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I wrote some things down. Let's see. Which one do you want first? One is I'm asking for advice on
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Uh, Second one, I want your personal experience on
Okay.
something.
Do they coincide with each other?
Not at all.
Oh, all right. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Are they serious?
Depends on who you ask, I suppose.
You're asking me, so probably not very serious at all. All right. Dude, hit me with the advice one first, maybe.
Okay. Um, Tomorrow, I will be uh at noon tomorrow. Me and my father-in-law will be getting on a privately chartered vessel
Hmm.
and going off into the sea to go fishing.
Okay. Just the
I
boys.
don't really know how to. Yeah, yeah, just the dudes doing dude shit. I don't really know how to fish.
Okay.
So if you have any tips or tricks as far as how to fish, how to get, I mean, and like I assume that there's gentlemen on the boat that will, give kind of short of just like setting everything up, put the fucking pole in my hand.
Yeah.
But you strike me as a man that's fished. You look like you got fishing in your blood, dude.
I've done fishing before, yeah, for
And
sure.
I want to know about about fishing and if you have any tips or tricks for me.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, let me preface by saying that I've been deep sea fishing twice in my entire life.
One of them was with me.
One of them was with you, and both times did I catch zero fish. All right.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
I'm just
hell
prefacing with
yeah.
that. That's what we do, dude. We go out, we ain't worried about the fish, all right? And that's actually my
Uh,
first bit of advice is when you go out there, don't even think about fucking the fact that you're catching or not catching any fish. Don't even worry about it. It's not even a fucking because the more you worry about trying to catch a fish when you're deep sea fishing, the less fish you're gonna get. Right. There's a lot of other
well,
factors, but that's a big one for sure.
and thankfully, we're not actually going super far off. But thankfully,
Mm,
like the Keys is already kind of offshore.
yeah, it's pretty shallow out there too, isn't it? The Keys.
I don't know. I think we're gonna go like a few miles, but we're not going like fucking in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you're not going to
Um,
fucking Antarctica to go catch some
Bro,
tuna.
I'm really hoping I don't get seasick.
Oh yeah, Dramamine. You got your Dramamine.
I do have some Dramamine, and
Okay.
I will be fucking taking it, but I really hope I don't get seasick.
Take
I
some tonight.
generally, if I can see land, I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
But who fucking knows, man? I could. Do you remember when we went?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I spent every 15 minutes on the dock.
yeah.
I just
Ooh. Yeah, but
blew chunks for fucking
we
7 hours straight.
we also drank fucking heaps the night before.
Did we? I don't
Yeah.
remember that part.
Oh yeah, we did. Before we went deep
Oh,
sea fishing in Japan, dude. Oh yeah. No, no, no. We were fucking
interesting.
schmammered the night before, and early into that morning. Yeah, definitely. Um,
Interesting. Probably
take
shouldn't
your
have done that.
Dramamine tonight. Take it some Dramamine tonight before you go to bed. I'm pretty sure is what you're supposed to do. Some the day before, and then some the day before you go, like before you go on the same day. And I think you can take it
Mm.
again while you're out if you're out there for a long time.
I might go grab more, dude, because I only have like two pills. I think I'm gonna take like 10.
Yeah, maybe just fucking see how many you need and fucking take like triple that
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
OD
thruple
on
that.
Dramamine, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna
But
be so
also,
stable, dude.
at any point, dude, if anybody says the phrase, that's why they call it fishing and not catching, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's an expensive thing to do, and to go charter a fucking fishing
I
boat, you know.
I fucking hate that phrase so much because
Why?
there's
You just
always one
fucking.
old fuck that every time you have a slight complaint about, hey, damn, thought I had one there, you
Yeah.
know. There's all
Um.
fucking falls over himself to come drop a piece of fucking wisdom on
Fucking
you.
pushes a fucking 8-year-old over the side. Let me out! Get me out of the way! That's why they call it fishing, not catching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I will have a cow. I will birth a fucking
Full size
livestock.
cow.
Yeah, I will birth a livestock out of my asshole.
I kind of want you to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That would be fucking
yeah.
impressive, you know.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
catching any fish on a charter, dude. Anybody can do that.
But
Birthing a
dude,
livestock.
literally, I've been fishing like 3 times in my life, I think. So,
Yeah.
give me like the technique of it as far as like I know you kind of just have to like you kind of like do you reel in constantly or is it you just kind of leave it
Um,
or
for deep sea fishing, as far as I know, you do what's called like like if you're not trolling, which is just the boat's moving as you're fucking going.
oh okay.
What you're doing is you're casting out, and then like a lot of deep sea or like charter fishing, they just leave the fucking poles there and that's it. Like, but I think some of the better technique that I've seen where people are catching lots of fish are they'll cast out and then they let their bait sink a little bit, right? Not heaps, but a little bit. And what you do is you get the line tight, and then you kind of jig it back a little bit, and then you
Mm,
reel in nice and slow to cut the slack. So it's pulling the bait like this in the water. So if you
mm,
imagine the bait going like that, kind of like a jerk up, then it drifts down a little bit, and play around with
yeah.
that because I'm not sure what kind of fish you'll be catching out there. I'm not sure what kind of bait they'll be offering on the boat either.
I think there's pretty big fish out here, man. Like
I reckon
there's
there probably is,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
And like and obviously they would fucking say this, but they told Rich, my father-in-law, that they're like you'll definitely catch fish. And
Yeah, righto.
I was like I have I think I've caught like three fish in my life
Yeah,
and I think all those were the same day
yeah.
and just happened to like I think like a fish jumped into the boat, like it
Fuck
was
yeah, fisherman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's fucking
so
hilarious. Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
So yeah, it says I'm trying to reconnect.
Yeah, mine too. It says check your internet, but fucking internet's fucking popping off. Ah, get fucked. Whatever.
Ah,
Oh, it's gone
fuck,
now.
man.
Okay.
Whatever.
um,
So yeah.
I would say one thing: make sure your bait, like if you're baiting your own fish, or your own hooks, rather. Sorry. Definitely make sure the bait's on there good, because fucking those fish will just come up and nibble the fucking bait off for sure. But also, if you cast it a bunch of times and you're not catching anything, a lot of times that bait will just fall off because of the fucking impact on the water and getting pulled through it. It just
Mm,
kind of rips whatever the bait is. You'll probably be using smaller fish as bait.
probably
I think
shrimp, no? I bet. I,
maybe, I don't know.
I bet a shrimp would work good.
There's ways to hook or sorry, bait shrimp and smaller fish where they'll actually be alive still, obviously on the end of your hook. And as you're jigging them through the water, they'll be swimming away or whatever. And though, if you can manage to get that, that'd be banger
Damn,
for catching some fish.
that's kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up. but
but
effective.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how I
yeah.
don't know how to do shrimp, but for like smaller fish, if you I'm trying to remember this fucking correctly, you
You
have
like
like
put it like through their gill or something, right?
no. If you want it to stay alive, what you do is you actually go through like the just behind the head, and you just go down through their back and then back out the other side, and then fucking then it still has its ability to swim.
That's
I know
kind of
that
fucked
seems
up.
really fucked up. Oh, it is. Yeah, very fucked up. Yeah. Very fucked up.
But
That's
I,
bait, man. That's the
I'm sh
circle of
I'm trying to catch,
life.
dude. I'm trying to catch. I'm not trying to fish. I'm trying to catch.
Man want fish. Man use fish to catch fish. But the most effective way to get fish to eat fish is for that fish to be alive. So
Mm.
if you're fighting, so once you do hook on, because you're gonna catch a fish, all right. And once you do, if you follow these fucking Mike and tips, dude, you're gonna catch a fish, right? And the last
Okay.
most important Mike and tip, right, is when you get that fish on, you have to yell, "Fish on!" Fucking
Oh, okay.
loud, dude. And they'll probably tell you
Fish
this, but
on.
yeah, but if they don't, just do it. It'll be all good. Fucking yell, "Fish
Yeah.
on!" And then fucking this is like probably one of the most important bits. Not even before you actually, maybe you don't yell fish on yet. Maybe this is more important before you yell fish on. But
Okay. Yeah.
so when you feel the fucking fish starting to bite at that fucking that bait, wait, don't jerk it straight away. Wait until like the second, third, or fourth fucking pull where you feel it like really starting to jerk. Like really getting at that bait, and
Hmm.
then just fucking pop that shit back, and that'll fucking hook the mouth of that fish. And then as soon as you hook it back, start reeling it in so that you keep that line tight. And then rather than trying to reel it in, like brute force it, what you do is you fucking pull it back. So, jeez, keep hitting that. You pull it back and then you reel in the slack like that. Not super high, but like
Mm.
you're pulling the line up like that, and then you're reeling in the slack
So
rather than
you're not
force.
like reeling in as he's fighting. You're like pulling him, reeling in the
Yeah,
slack. I see.
yeah, and you want to be careful you don't pull too hard because
I don't
that
know
that
why
line will
I just
snap.
I don't know why I gendered the fish as a male, but I just assume
Yeah, I mean any fish that's
that
stupid
that
enough to
big
eat a
bitch is a
fish with a
male.
hook in it is a dude fish for sure. Chick fish aren't doing that shit. They're
That's
like
gotta be a dude. Yeah.
this motherfucking food's got some weird shit on it. I don't think I want to eat that. That looks like processed fish. I ain't touching that shit. And they're right, it is
Mm,
processed. Been processed with a hook through its back. So now it's
yeah.
fucking more effective as bait.
Does go through a process for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you hook it, fucking start reeling it in, yell fish on super loud, make Rich jump if you can. That's just good luck. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, fish on, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Good
All
job,
right.
Jonah. That's excellent.
Yeah. That's really what I'm looking for here is
An
just
attaboy from
approval.
Rich, yeah.
Yeah, dude. If I can get an attaboy from my father-in-law, that'll mean something.
Jonah,
That that'll make
if
this trip
I
worth it.
if I ever had a son, I'd want him to be just like you.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude. They were saying something like that yesterday. They're like, Janie goes, "Yeah, Jonah's the only son you'll ever have." And then I was like, me and Rich kind of looked at each other, and we're
the only son. Why'd you say it like that, Janie? What
like,
the
well, and then
fucking
I was
audacious
like,
son.
let's not be too hasty, you
Yeah.
know. I was like,
Surely Rich got time.
one of you could transition.
Oh, not entirely wrong. That shit happens
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time, dude. Yeah,
yeah.
okay. I was kind of thinking more
And
along the lines that like Julie and Rich just slip up one day and fucking oops.
I think she doesn't have a womb at this point. She had a
Oh,
hysterectomy,
right.
so that would be a miracle, which would
Well,
be cool.
does she not have a womb, or do they burn it out inside with the balloon technique? Because my
Um,
mom had a hysterectomy, whatever that's called. where they basically rendered her barren, right? And then she got pregnant with my baby sister at like
No
40 odd.
shit. Your
Yeah,
mom
40
had a
something.
hysterectomy and then got pregnant?
I think so. I think it was a hysterectomy. I can't remember. The procedure she had was where they fucking put a balloon inside, all that, and they put boiling water through it, and it like scalds the inside of the uteral wall where all the eggs and
Oh,
everything and all
fuck,
that
dude.
stuff. It just makes it impossible for them to like, yeah, yeah, fucking
Sounds a little uncomfortable.
some horrific fucking like you'd think it's like some weird Victorian fucking
Hmm.
medical technique where
Torture
they're like,
device. Yeah.
yeah, they're like, yeah, well, this we're pretty sure this lady's a witch, so we're gonna fill her vagina with boiling water so she can't reproduce Satan's offspring, kind of thing,
Yeah.
but like
Damn,
modern
dude.
science, yeah, and it didn't work very well because she still got pregnant with my baby sister, and there was
Is your
lots of
baby sister
complications.
just fucking like jacked, man? Like just survived in the harshest conditions possible
Well,
as a fucking zygote?
uh, she was she was born very premature. She was so small when she was born, you could hold her like in your palm of hand, like cupped
Um,
hands like that, and she wouldn't even like fill the hands, kind of thing. Her
was
skin
she
was
in like
translucent.
the fucking NICU, like the cool, like that you get that cool box person?
Yeah, like the you're like the fucking cube child. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty dope, dude. Yeah, pretty cool living in a cube for the first 8 months of your life.
Cube girl, hell yeah.
Cube child, let's go. Fuck yeah. She's actually really smart. Like
She's
super
really into
smart.
geometry.
Well, she's no, she hates math. Actually, she loves animals though. Surprise, surprise.
Hmm.
Fucking really into animals and super caring, super smart. Funny as, dude. That kid is so funny, man. When we were back home, dude, that kid would just come out with some stuff, dude.
Mm,
Like the bald fuck kind of shit, but fucking
hmm.
not as like vulgar, right? She's not vulgar. She doesn't curse or anything like that. But you can see it in her eyes. She's just like, "Oh, you fat fucker, you fucking eating all my fucking candy, bastard." And I'm because I could see it on her face. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Don't you worry."
Yeah,
Yeah, he is a fat bastard.
Cube
Yeah,
Kid rules, dude.
yeah. Cube Kid's good stuff, man. We
Yeah.
so we bought this game when we were back in the States called Can Jams, and
No, I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
dude, fun game, man. Super
It's
fun.
like the frisbee through the slot kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah. You
throw a
got the
frisbee.
yeah, you got the black can. You can either get it in the hole or in the top, in the
Yeah.
slit or in the top of it. Super fun game. And so we bought that. We took it to the coast with us when we went and spent the time with my mom and stepdad. And we, me and like we played. And the first game we played was like me and my baby sister. I think she's like 12 or something, 11 at the time, and maybe 13, and like we wrecked house. Me and her did. We wrecked house, bro. And she was fucking her dad, my stepdad, would like throw it, and I think you have an opportunity to fucking slap it in, or fucking you can
Uh-huh.
knock it out the way if you're fucking quick enough. And so like my stepdad would go to hit it in, and because she was on that side, she would wait for him to touch the frisbee and then just booze, dude, denied. And fucking I'm
Mm,
like, yeah. She's like, yeah, dude. I think we clean shop. I think we fucking skunked them 30 to zip.
hell yeah, dude. Cube Kid
Oh yeah.
rules.
Cube Kid rules, dude. So
Cube Kid rules. Um,
anywho, but
yeah,
yeah.
did you want my the second thing, my second question for you?
Sure, yeah, dude. Is
You have
that
time?
fishing advice good for you? Is that everything you'd hope
Uh,
for and more?
yeah, it
Uh,
definitely was. Put a hook through a fish's back. That's what I'm taking with me.
Definitely, yeah, give that a go. Or ask them how to hook it so that it stays alive. That'll seem
I
very morbid, but they'll be onto it. Yeah, the fishermen will be onto it.
yeah, I think they'll get that.
Mm,
Um, the other what I say, this is more of a life experience question.
I think so. Yeah.
I think you'll probably have a kind of like a no shit take on this, but we'll see.
Okay.
Um, so I just recently discovered that masturbating with lube is pretty awesome.
Far out. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah,
You don't say.
like like today.
What? You only found out, dude? You never used like lotion or nothing? Like you never used some
No,
of the lube
dude.
you guys use for anal? You just fucking thought maybe like I'll try it on my dick? You never did that.
No. You know
Wow, okay.
why is because I'm not circumcised, right?
Right.
I
You
know that
don't
you
need
are, so
you don't
I
need
figured
fucking lube, yeah.
no, dude. The skin on my shaft is like pliable enough that like I just grab the skin
Yeah.
and then move the skin up and down
Right.
to jerk myself off,
Kind of like one of those
right?
toys you used to get that's like it's like a tube but it's hollow and you hold on to it and it just slides out your hand kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
right. Yeah, that's how I've been jerking off
Yeah.
for 30 years.
Right.
And just recently, I was, and like people were like I was in. Don't get me wrong, I thought I was better than you
Right,
because I
cuz
could just use my my dick skin to
yeah,
jerk off my like skin in place, and then I guess I kind of
created friction
more like
on the
fuck my
inside.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't need lube.
Yeah.
I'm awesome. My extra skin allows me the superpower to jerk off sans lube. But I
Yeah.
never considered that, oh, it might be better if your hand can slide over the skin and thus dickhead as opposed to like making the skin jerk off your shaft.
Right, yeah. Yeah, of course.
So I
I see your logic.
yeah, yeah. I so today, dude,
Yeah.
fucking like they went to the beach, they went to some fucking butterfly thing, and I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I was like, I'm gonna, cause like probably a few weeks ago, I kind of we were doing some fooling around
Yeah.
with some lube, and like I kind of felt that sensation, and I was like, whoa. That's interesting. And I
You
took a
guys
mental
don't
note.
sorry, you guys don't use lube when you have sex at all?
Uh, I
Sometimes?
mean, like we do, but like that's for like for sex, not
Right.
for
Oh, I
like
see.
masturbation, I guess.
Yeah, I got you. But you guys are
And I was
fooling
like,
around. There's a
oh,
little
and
bit
I
of
was
like
like,
a
oh, that felt different
mm,
in a hand jobby way.
okay.
Um, and I was like,
Feel good.
mental note. And today I was like, all right. Everybody's out of this house, and I'm on vacation. I'm just gonna spit on my dick,
Oh, you
and
used spit for your
yeah,
first
I don't, dude.
fucking. I'm
I'm
so proud of
traveling,
you,
dude.
dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm proud of you, boy. You fucking make me. You make me proud on a daily basis. I don't know if I ever told you this, something. You fucking make me so proud. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. First time's got to
Yeah,
be
so
spit, son. Yeah,
yeah, just on
100%.
there. I'm just like, I'm like working it up,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and just really, really giving it going over top. And I was like, whoa,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feels nice.
this is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is pretty good stuff. Instead of you not I'm not using my skin to jerk myself off anymore.
No.
I'm using yeah, I'm gliding over everything, and that's a nice sensation.
Yeah.
Um, so is that what you do?
Man, not all the time. I save lube wanks for very special occasions.
Mm.
You know, but yeah, yeah, man. First time I think I used spit too. If I'm being honest, like the first time I ever used lube, I think I used spit. there was a time when I was like, man, probably like 15, 16, jerking off a lot, man. Jerking off a
Sure,
lot, as you do.
sure. Yeah,
And
the
I
whole time
started,
I've been
yeah,
just
you've been
using.
doing
I've
it
been
fucking dry, dude. Just fucking going to
been
town.
doing dry and thinking I'm better than you.
Yeah,
Every
what?
time I go, I laugh to myself. Fucking
What a
fucking circumcised
fucking
fucks
nerd.
can't do this.
Yeah.
Look at me. I have so much skin.
Well, you're right though about that because the reason that I used spit was because I'd been jerking off so much dry and I don't have my foreskin anymore. And so because I'm circumcised, obviously, and so I was started getting like a little bit of a rub burn on a part on the top of my head, right?
Sure.
From vigorously stroking myself with probably with dirty hands because I'm a fucking 13-year-old, whatever,
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
nasty little
you like
fuckers.
live on a farm, so you're just like you're
Yeah,
callous
just
fucking
just dirty all the time,
farm
dude.
boy,
Jump
dirt
out of this,
hand.
yeah, just fucking a little bit callous on there, and just fucking, yeah, I'm fucking ready to go, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
And and so I was like, fuck it, I've watched porn. They always spit on the girl's pussy. What if I just spit in my hand and do that? Fucking
sure.
that'll, whatever.
Yeah.
Game changer, absolute game changer.
Never occurred to me
No,
until
absolute
very,
game changer.
very recently. Yeah.
And then, so once you go to spit, you graduate to lotion. You jerk off with lotion a couple of times. Man, lotion's a fucking completely different ball game because it's thick and it doesn't glide the same way. It feels almost sticky, right? Like, and it's nice though. It's fucking really nice.
Seeing like I've done that before, and like I didn't like that as much.
Didn't like the lotion. Okay, okay.
No, 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 yeah, because like that's how like when I first started jerking off, that was the lotion and the tissues was what that was
Yeah,
like the stereotype of jerking off, I guess.
yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this isn't whatever. I was like, and then I eventually I ditched the lotion, and I was like,
I
look
don't
how
need this
awesome
shit,
my
dude.
cock is.
Fucking look how long my skin is, dude. I don't need fucking
That's
lotion like
right,
some
dude.
peasant, dude.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
right, dude. But
Fucking.
to me, like an actual like slippy slidey lube,
It's really good.
that's the ticket.
Yeah, really good, man. And
Yeah,
and I've done that on occasion here. If I'm at the house by myself and
sure, sure.
like grab a little bit of lube, just lay in bed and just start going to town. But actually, lately I haven't been jerking off at all. I haven't. It's a week today actually, or a week tomorrow. I haven't.
Are you avoiding it for some reason?
Um, Well, like I've kind of like been relapsing back and forth into porn a little bit back, and not
Mm,
so much like hard porn, but like definitely softcore porn, like the fucking like Instagram fucking thirst traps and
sure, sure,
shit
sure,
on
sure.
Facebook and stuff. So I've seriously cut back my social media use. Barely get on there. Like not like I was on there often, but when I was on there, I was looking at shit that I shouldn't be looking at. You know what I mean? So.
I think this is the equivalent of like of like of like an alcoholic that like just tries to have a oh well let me just have
Yeah.
like a couple like I'll have like a drink and then
Yeah.
before you know it you're right back down the rabbit hole and
Yeah, and watching
so
women get
instead you
donkey
have
dicks
to
put up their fucking asshole while they
sure
fucking get deep throated by some kind of tentacle being. Yeah. Nasty
sure
shit. Yeah.
yeah
So,
and so your solution is just cold turkey you're like you know what if I
well,
can't get myself off the porn I'll just remove myself from the situation.
yeah, kind of along those lines, I guess. Unintentionally, though. I mean, I watched a couple of videos. I think I was telling you last week about fucking dopamine.
Mm,
Dopamine, what is it called? Starvation or whatever, where you fucking reset your receptors or all whatever, all that.
mm,
And so this one guy, and I don't know necessarily how much I agree with everything he said because it was kind of one of those. It was like a video that was recommended because I watched a video that was recommended when I watched like it was either a Modern Wisdom or a fucking Huberman podcast, clip, and it was like
Sure.
three layers deep, and it was just one of these fucking guys like, you want to fucking be successful, bro? You got to fucking change some things in your life. I'm like, all right, dude, what do you got
Mm,
for me? Like fucking, and then but then he started going into like dopamine and stuff, and it was all in relation to the stuff that I just listened to from Huberman talking about it, right? About like the percentage of fucking dopamine release you have when you smoke cigarettes, like 200% fucking spike, right? When you have sex,
uh,
it's 250%, same as when you're jerking off and stuff, and like, but then he went back a little bit and he's talking about how the dopamine response isn't necessarily when you're doing it. The dopamine response hits before you do it, right? It's the anticipation of. So when you're watching porn and jerking
I've heard
off,
that. Yeah.
the you're getting ready to do it, fucking you have that dopamine, whatever. And so applying that to thirst traps and like softcore porn, you're just giving yourself that 250% dopamine hit continuously throughout the day because you're not actually doing anything, but you're thinking about doing. You're watching these things, and you're building up that
Hmm.
fucking that tolerance to the actual dopamine. And so when you don't, that's why you get addicted to it, obviously, because you're not looking at fucking thirst traps. You're looking at wood. You're like, oh fuck, I just want to fucking look at these chicks shaking their tits and ass on a camera. Even though there's like
Sure.
not really anything fucking nice about that for me, really, other than like that looks good, right? It makes my mind wander.
Two things.
Okay.
One, I'm curious why you just have why not just get off social media altogether? And two, if you don't want to do that, uh, I wonder if you could try just like, okay, I'm gonna jerk off. Let me just leave my phone in like the other room. So you kind of break that connection to like jerking
Yeah.
off and like holding a device.
Yeah, that is like a good idea, and I have done that. And I am off the social media for the most part. I think I've been a little bit resistant to it because that's some of the only ways I'm able to communicate with a lot of people back in the States. Like some people only message
Mm,
me on Instagram Messenger because they don't have Facebook or Snapchat. Some people only use Snapchat because of the same thing. Some people only use Facebook because of the same thing. So it's kind of like I'm kind of trying to figure out how to balance that out. Like I wouldn't get rid of Facebook Messenger if I got rid of Facebook, but Instagram, Snapchat are two different entities. Like they're just that. So I don't know. I'm still working on that, but I probably will get off it soon, like cold turkey. As far as like the jerking off though, one of the other things that the guy said in the video was when even if you're jerking off without porn, right? You're still having that 250% spike in dopamine release when you're jerking off, right? Same as when you have sex. And
okay.
it affects your it affects your ability to focus, it affects your ability to think straight, it affects your motivation levels, you know. It's like like I said, I don't necessarily agree with all this because I've definitely had situations anecdotally where I've been fucking stressed the fuck out, go in, have a fucking quick wink, feel heaps better, right? I've also
Sure.
had situations where, especially like on a Monday when I'm here at the house by myself, supposed to be doing schoolwork, and instead of doing schoolwork, dude, I fucking jerk off in the morning, and then I get little bit of schoolwork done, and I fucking maybe go have a smoke, and then
Maybe
and then I'm
time for a
right
second
back
wake,
on
dude.
fucking jerking off again, dude, for a second time, sometimes a third time, dude, and I find by the end of the day, man, I'm just dusted. Haven't done anything. Fucking sat on my phone, fucking read, and just not done what I was supposed to at all. I just feel fucking drained because I've drained myself 3 times in one day. And that's fucking nuts. So
Well,
before,
let me interject there.
okay,
I think if you it's 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 not more difficult. I'd say it is more difficult to jerk off without using some kind of like external stimuli.
mm,
So like I think if you change your relationship to jerking off, like I think the negative bits of like the jerking off in your mind is actually related to porn and not the jerking off itself. So
right,
like if you were able to separate those, and just
Yeah.
look at it. Hey, this is my special alone time. You know, this is like a little bit. This is my time for my solo whatever, masturbate, call it whatever you want, self
Yeah.
love, whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Um,
Tiddlywink time, dude.
this is I I think I'm sure there is science and like stuff to back this up, but I don't really know it. But just I'm gonna go off of suspicion that I think there's something to it as far as like your sex life with yourself is also important.
Mm.
And like I think neglecting that would be a net negative,
Yeah.
despite all that dopamine shit that you mentioned.
Yeah.
But nope, lost it. What were you saying?
Well, I do agree with you. I think that there's got to be a certain amount of, I guess you could call it maintenance, you know, where you're, and it's like an emotional maintenance with yourself. Like, you know, when you have sex with your partner, you know, you're building like this like emotional sexual rapport with them, right? That's why when you're with somebody long term, you have sex. It's not always better, but over time you notice it getting better. It changes. The relationship gets more trusting
Mm,
and whatever. And very much so, I think it's the same with like self love. So I do agree with you. I think the way I'm going about it this week, and I think I'm going to continue is a couple of things. I'm doing them for two different reasons, right? I'm getting off the porn because I don't want to be ruining my brain with like fucking dopamine resistance or whatever. I don't want to fucking I don't want that, obviously. So
mm,
that's why I'm stopping that. Part of breaking that habit is not jerking off because it allows me to just remove myself from the opportunity to be looking at porn, right? Because I've
sure,
become very conscious this week of like, yeah, I'm on my phone. Oh, I'm sitting on my phone, not doing anything. Why am I doing that?
sure.
Oh, because I'm fucking avoiding whatever it is I should be doing, which is fucking X, Y, Z. Let's go do that instead. I've been very productive this week in comparison to like weeks previous. But the other thing that I'm trying to do is trying to I think I'm trying to get myself to a baseline, right? So I'm gonna start looking at stopping smoking soon, like cigarettes, just to try to fucking get my lungs back into fucking good shape, which they're not doing really bad at all because I've been doing a lot of running, but get my lungs back into shape, get my fucking blood pressure, you know, back to baseline. And this is, mind you, this is not,
Mm,
I haven't been to a doctor. I haven't been like, hey, I'm worried about this. What should I do? Like, what are these levels? This is just, what am I doing? How do I exist as a human being? And then what am I adding on top of that, which could be contributing to negative mood, bad focus, cravings, you know, what have you. So I think I'm just trying to get back to a baseline. It's like being sober, right? Like people drink or smoke to fucking stop thinking about problems or mask. And then once they realize that they don't need to do that anymore to mask their problems, they realize they have the fortitude to be able to deal with those things without the alcohol or the weed or the meth or the whatever. They're better off. And I think
mm.
and it just sounds like a boring life, obviously, not having smokes, not drinking coffee, fucking not enjoying
Bro,
jerking off.
you're preaching to
Fucking
the choir right now,
yeah,
dude. I'm
miserable,
fucking
right?
turning 30. No,
Yeah.
it's dude, it's really not. And like obviously like I'm in fucking Key West right now. Like
Yeah.
there's booze on every fucking corner. I was telling you earlier that there's laws you can carry open containers here. Like they changed the law to be
Yeah.
more party like favorable here. Like and like drinking like a pro drinking culture.
Yeah.
Um and like it's been a little difficult, but like I've been feeling really good. I've been working out while I'm here, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't feel bad at all. I didn't watch porn. I'm not smoking. Like
Mm.
I think it takes time to adjust, but like uh, I think over time it gives you a more optimal lifestyle, which is
Yeah,
really what I think that's just in the phase that I'm in right now. And I think that's what
yeah,
you're describing as well, is like yeah, yeah, yeah. Like all that stuff's fun, but I wanna see how fucking optimal of a human being I can be
right.
for like my not only my mental state, not only my body, but also my mental state, my emotional state, even my fucking spiritual state. I'm sure I'll get to that one and be even more annoying on here about that soon. But I think
That's
what you're
tough.
describing is like optimization.
Yeah, yeah, very, very much so. Very much so. And that's not to say that like I think I'm gonna stop smoking and drinking or whatever for ages by any means. Probably won't even start it next week. I think maybe I'll do it in stages and see how I feel. And because you like what you're doing is just pretty much you've just pretty much dropped everything this year, and that's fucking and you just work focusing on that so hard, and it's fucking that's what you're doing. I don't think I can do that, right? Like when we did sober September, sober October last year, sober September, yeah, sober September. When we
So
did sober
September.
September last year, I tried doing the no fap, right, and did not work at all. Did not work very much at all,
Mm,
and it was
yeah.
very difficult for me to do that. But I think part of it was a couple of things. I think one, I was thinking about it a lot. I was like fucking dreading it, like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? I can't fucking jerk off, fucking on top of everything else I'm not doing. Now I'm taking this off my own plate. Like what the fuck? So I'm not thinking about it like that. I'm not dreading not doing it. I'm just deciding that that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Hmm.
And then the other thing is I'm just not cutting everything out all at the same time. Cut a thing
Yeah.
out, balance out. Cut another thing out, balance out. See how I feel. Reevaluate. Go back to the drawing board. Does this actually make me feel better?
Relapse. You
Is it
know,
fucking make it, relapse hard? Fucking go fucking
yeah.
way the other direction. Go backwards.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
gain a bunch
It's
of weight and
not
get fat and fucking,
yeah,
yeah.
it's not like A to Z, dude.
Mm,
I guess that's what I've realized at least too, because like I've also I've done like the no porn thing for a while, but I've also like relapsed on that
yeah.
too. And like every point that I've like relapsed to it, I've learned something, and then
Yeah.
I've managed to get to a point now. I think it's been months at this point, and I'm not thinking about it anymore even. But
Right.
what did I realize? I realized I had to get it off my phone altogether. Like I don't
Right.
have fucking Instagram. I don't have Reddit anymore. I don't have any of that shit on my phone. But for a while there, like I had it, and then I would just avoid looking at it, and then
Yeah.
eventually I would, you know.
Yeah.
But it just took me time to learn what I need for the to be the most optimal, and then it also on the other hand too, um, I also like just didn't enjoy jerking off as much. Like it takes longer,
Mm,
fucking. Like I just want to get a quick nut, fucking what it doesn't sometimes it didn't even like satisfy me as much, but with time that actually flipped on its head, and I think I've actually have like a better relationship, like
yeah.
there's no shame attached to it anymore, for
No.
me at least. Like
Yeah.
I've managed to like remove the shame aspect from jerking off, and now like I'm really enjoying, my and once I discovered spit very recently.
Yeah.
Fucking sky's the limit, son.
You can fucking jerk off fucking fabulously and anywhere still. You don't have to carry a little
Yeah,
bottle of lube around with you because you are the bottle of lube.
yeah, dude. I mean, to your other point too, it's like I kind of also did it instead. I didn't drop it all at once either. I'm not saying that I'm at fucking letter Z,
No. No.
uh, but uh, you can do it, pal.
Yeah.
I believe
Oh,
in
I
you.
know I can.
You'll
The
get
the
it.
one I'm dreading the most actually, and this is like something I realized yesterday was I'm dreading the coffee. Yeah,
I've
that's
been
gonna
thinking about
hurt, dude.
coffee lately, dude. And
It's gonna
I don't.
hurt, dude.
My teeth have gotten yellow, bro. Like my teeth are starting to
Uh-oh.
really get yellow, and I'm like, do I want to drop the
Uh-oh.
coffee? But I think that might be too much for me, honestly. I think
Yeah.
that one might put me over the edge of fucking
Stages, bro. Gotta do it in stages. You know, if
stages.
I can make everything, make sure you just get to
Yeah.
a stage, you balance it out. Get to another stage. Maybe I'll think about like, yeah, I'm pretty balanced out
Hmm.
now. Maybe I'll give it a go. I wanna stop drinking coffee for like, I think it's like 4 or 5 months. Just fucking cold turkey. Stop drinking 4 or 5 months. Let my body reset its caffeine, receptors and tolerance and all that.
Hmm.
Maybe 6 months. Because I want to know what it feels like again to have that first sip of coffee. That's what I'm chasing. I'm not doing it because of my health. I'm not doing it because I want to fucking save my teeth. I'm doing it because I'm a fucking addict, and I haven't had that first taste of coffee in since I was like 8. Right, that's how long I've been drinking coffee for, since I was 8. I fucking loved that shit when I was a kid, and
I think
so
I
you can
started
imagine.
very similarly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and so you can imagine, like, fucking the
I gotta pee
dependence it
so bad,
takes.
dude.
Oh, you want to stop there, dude? We've been talking for like over an hour and a half, I think. You want to cut or you want to keep going?
Uh, we'll cut it, dude. I got a family vacation to get back to.
Yeah, you're right. You got shit to do. All right, dude. Well, thank
Yeah.
you for coming out, dude. I love you a lot.
Thank you, bro. I love you, dude.
Appreciate you heaps, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Also, goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Bye.
fuck you guys. Bye.